Hi, I am so excited to do this video. So I just took let me read it. Strategic Confidence in Mindset Mastery consultation. And the reason I'm mentioning this is because I love taking assessments that peer into who you are, your personality, your way of being, your way of interacting with life, communicating, etc. So I've taken the Myers-Briggs test in the past. I'm an INTJ. And as some of you know, I work with and have studied human design. I am a human design projector. So, in this particular assessment, it's called the DISC assessment, DISC. And a wonderful woman named Min, I'm going to link her details below. She gave me the consultation. So, the strategic confidence in mindset mastery. So, the point of it for me was not only to take the DISC assessment to see what is my dominant personality and what is my adaptive personality. So, I learned that what that is, and then she was able to bridge that with what my goals are as far as with my business, Aligned Feminine Embodiment, my life coaching, my human design consultations, my digital courses. So she was able to bridge it all together. So let me just tell you what my dominant and my adaptive personality are. So DISC, DISC, D being dominant, was, let me pull it up, make sure I say it correctly. Oh, right, right. Okay. So let me define D, I, S, and C, and then I'll tell you what my dominant functionality was, and then what my adaptive functionality is. So D means dominant, a dominant personality. They're more in control and fast paced. I is influencer. They're more of the talkers. They also are fast, but they're slightly more social, but they're like the influencer. They move around and talk to a lot of people. And mind you, this is my this is my layman's description. Okay, so S is steady, also known as the nurturer. And the way I remember that one with S is kind of like more social. They are slower paced, and they want to get to know you. They are more of a nurturer. And I want to say consistent, but she didn't say consistent. But steady kind of means consistent to me, but maybe we'll just say steady. And then C is concise. Again, a slower moving person. Oh, they're the examiner. So the examiner, they like to have details. They're more like step by step. They want to know exactly what's going on. The D is more, so the D being, well, let me just say. So first, my prime. Okay, I'm going to use the word primary so I don't confuse descriptions and terms. So my primary function is C, like my natural way of being is C as in the examiner, and concise, slower moving. I want the details. I want to know step by step what's going on. But then we have an adaptive style. So, adaptive being how we interact with the world. So, in my adaptive style, um, I have the dominant. So, the dominant is dominating or more controlled. Um, they're fast paced, and when she read it out to me, it was so funny because they're almost opposites to me. Um, but that's how I interact with the world. So I was like, oh my goodness, this is so true. And so the purpose of us even doing the strategy session is because I wanted her advisement with networking, because I can do it, but it's not something I want to run out and do. Like, I want to go meet a bunch of people. No, I don't want to do that. But with her, she really made me feel so, so comfortable. She gave me very specific do's and don'ts with other personality types. And also, it's helping me to identify other personality types. So, You don't have the same greeting with someone who's dominant versus someone who is concise, right? Or what is it? Examiner, the examiner. So, but that's my way of, in my way of interacting with the world, I am going to be more dominant. So, in that more, I guess, penetrating aura. See, this is where I connected it with human design, as a projector, you do have more of a penetrating aura. So that's why it resonated with me. I was like, yeah, yeah, that's me. But there's also that caring, concern part of me that is the examiner. So it's kind of like a blend of both things. That was really exciting for me to hear, like what to say with different types of personalities, how to discern as best as you can what type of personality they are, and also I just don't always know what to say. I know I can converse with people and get them to talk about themselves, and they generally become very comfortable with that. But as far as networking, like to sell a service or to get to know a person in order to have referrals and that sort of thing, I don't have comfort in that. I said this is networking 101 for me. Like I can be in a room and introduce myself, but bridging that with my desire to express my goal of helping women to live the life of their dreams by reducing their stress and identifying things that are preventing them from reaching their goals. So that was such a fun assessment consultation with her. So I wanted to give a review on that particular service. She was awesome. It was a strategic confidence and mindset mastery consultation. Her YouTube handle is um, Joy Camp 1000. Joy Camp 1000. But I'm going to leave her info down at the bottom. Let me know. Have you ever had a disc assessment? What personality type are you naturally? And then what is your adaptive style? Does that make sense to you? Are you good with networking? Is that something that's super easy for you? I'm interested in knowing how other personality types actually interact in those situations. So please let me know. Have you had this experience? Leave a comment. If anything resonated with you, definitely leave a comment. I'm so super excited to implement what she's taught me today. So taking the DISC assessment helped me to just remove some of that apprehension of meeting people and worrying about, oh, they're not going to like me. It's so crazy. Like, people just not going to not like you. But, sometimes that negative voice kind of pops in. But yeah, I feel relief. I do feel a lot of relief. I know that I can, now that I know what to do, yeah, of course, it's nice to meet people, but when you allow that anxiety to just take over your mind and thoughts, it can be challenging. But I feel like I have a clear path forward, and it will definitely change my life. To not be nervous around that sort of situation, it's a totally different mindset. So again, it's a strategic confidence and mindset mastery. It's already working. Hope you enjoy this video. Oh my goodness. Wow. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget to do that. And engage with me in the comments. Talk to you later. Bye.